a beautiful day at Pennington Place. The last video we had processed and I had shown you the meat rabbits. But I had also said that we processed some chicken and stuff too. So I just kind of wanted to show you. This is one processing Sunday. This is what I'm going to put in my freezer. This stuff had been soaking for a couple days in salt water, in ice cold salt water. Some in the fridge, some in a big cooler that we replenish the ice twice a day to keep it at a constant temperature. So what I've got to put in my freezer, I've got rabbits. I've got two bags of rabbits because I'm actually cooking 2 rabbits right now tonight for supper. I have got 9 ducks, 9 complete ducks, total ducks. Ta-da! 9 big ducks. Yes, I do not pluck my ducks. I skin them. I do not like all that fat. We skin them. I bake them or put them in the crock pot, and the meat still stays tender, but you don't have all that nasty grease and everything. I'm not a duck lover. I like it this way. I don't like it the other way with the skin on it and fried and all that. I'm plain simple girl. I like things plain and simple. So I've got my bag of chicken livers and hearts because Michael likes those organ meats. We sometimes do gizzards, but this time we did not because I told him no more gizzards. I've got enough in the freezer until I can find a way to cook them that I like them, that they're tender and they're not chewy. I don't want no more. So until I figure that out, no more of those go in my freezer. So I've got the neck and the ribs off of the chickens for broth. Got my ducks, I got my innards. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of chicken fryers, which are the perfect size for frying. They're young, they're tender, you can fry them, they're not tough, they're not old birds, they're very young. And I also skin my chickens. Now my Sunday fryers we pluck. I have 2 Sunday fryers here that we're going to put in the freezer. There's a Sunday roaster, sorry, not a fryer. I've got 2 that I'm going to put in the freezer, but I do that with my older birds because they're tougher and they need to keep the moisture. So I do roasters with them and I keep the skin on, so we pluck them. However, my young birds that are young and tender, I do not. It don't take that long to cook them, and what I usually do is do a double coating. So I'll take the chicken and I'll put it in flour, then I'll dip it in egg yolk and water mixture, and then I'll dip it back in the seasoned flour. I'll do a fry with it to get it nice and brown, a quick fry so my heat's on high. I'm not trying to get it done. And then from there I just put it in the oven and slow cook it until it's cooked all the way through. That way it stays tender and it's perfect. So I've got two fryers in each bag, so 2 breasts, 4 legs, 4 wings. Actually legs, I have pinwheels. I don't cut off the thigh, I keep them as pinwheels, so it's plenty of meat for us. So this is just one Sunday processing right here. Didn't even get to my turkeys that day. We had planned on it, didn't even get to the turkeys. We have 7 turkeys actually that we're thinking about processing all of them. I'm not sure I want to house them this winter. Turkeys are hard to do. So I don't think I really want to keep up with the turkeys. I'd rather just buy some young baby turkeys in the spring and just raise them up and put them in my freezer at the end of the season. I think that'd be a lot easier than the headache of trying to hatch them out myself and get them to survive and all the care you have to take. Anyway, just wanted to share with you what one Sunday's of work was worth to us for our freezer. Sunday to butcher, then it's taken me a couple hours today to get everything rinsed, cleaned, labeled, bagged, and then now I'm getting ready to put it in the freezer. So remember to make every day beautiful, and if you would like to supply your own meat, I'm telling you, backyard chickens is the way to go. A lot of suburbs are taking them now. If you get hens, they're quiet. You can have up to 4 or 5, some places 6. It depends on your town ordinance, but it's a great way to go, people. This has basically been not free meat, but I'll tell you what, it's a lot cheaper and there's no antibiotics. There's nothing. These were completely fed outside. The only ones that had food every day consistently, more than anything as far as foraging, were my roasters, and that's because they were my old girls and my egg layers. So they were stopping their egg laying. So what do? You process them. You don't feed and keep feeding animals that are meant to do something for you. Once they stop doing something for you, then their free ride's over. And I know that sounds horrible. I loved my girls. They were my original girls. But that is the way it is with a farm life or homesteading. Everything has a purpose to serve you, and once it doesn't serve you, then it becomes supper, or it becomes used back into whatever you're doing. So my freezer is going to be full with this. We still have several ducks. We still have lots of chickens and all my turkeys to go. And of course, we're always doing rabbits. So have a beautiful day. God bless. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.